Good afternoon. I'm going to make tomato gravy. My grandson, he dearly loves it. So I'm going to make it for him. Well, I don't know if he's coming, but anyway. You start off the biggest skillet you got. This is it. But anyway, because when I make tomato gravy, I make enough for everybody. Okay, naturally I've been to the Piggly Wiggly again. I buy all their stuff. Pour you some oil in there, about that much. Once again, I'm dumping, because I can't make stuff measuring. But anyway, and I do it with a wooden spoon. My girls know what this is. It was raised with a wooden spoon. I mean, you could stand here with a wooden spoon, you stop that, don't do that. Anyway, then I learned you can lick them. Okay, heat your oil up. I let it get pretty hot, but before you add your flour. Because I don't do mixes or anything like that. I use stuff, real stuff, flour, oil, real tomatoes I've canned. And I have a little secret I'm going to show y'all in a minute. But if you'll add your flour, once your oil is hot, you won't have any lumps. And I have to get something that's ready here. This little thing right here. And also, when you add your water to gravy, if you'll add hot water to your gravy, it makes it smoother. It's just a smoother gravy when you do it like that. My oil's getting hot. And it's just very simple. And if you can make gravy, you can feed the world. And because gravy just is a staple, you can add anything to it, you can take away from it, you can do whatever you want to do with it. I mean, gravy on rice, gravy on biscuits, on potatoes, anything. I mean, we put it on everything. So, okay, my oil's getting kind of hot here, and I kind of check it. Let's see. No, it's not quite ready yet. It'll let me know when it's ready. It's just about there. But if you put your flour in on cold oil, it'll just knot up and you'll have lumps. We don't like lumps in gravy, unless it's a piece of tomato. Okay. Alright, it's getting there. And I can't tell you how much. About that much. And as it starts to incorporate with the oil and the flour, I mean, it'll most of the time take care of itself right there. I just kind of let it rip. Nothing fancy here, just, and I'm going to let it brown for a little while. I tend to put more oil than a lot of people do. I don't know why. And I take the wooden spoon, I always go from the bottom and just keep on pulling from the bottom, because that's where it's browning from, is on the bottom. And you just keep on going. I've got my, I guess if my dial had numbers on it, I've got it on about number 3. Just so it'll brown and not burn. You don't want it burnt. You just want it to brown and be pretty. I have no lumps. It's just, see how smooth that looks? See? It's just smooth. And just keep on. It'll brown up here in a minute. Another little thing I like to do is now is when I like to add my salt and pepper, because if you don't, once again, will be gritty. And I just start salting. Probably gonna have to add more before it's over with. And my pepper's gonna make me sneeze. But that's part of it. Okay. And you can actually feel the salt in there until it melts. Or I can. And it just keeps on getting a little browner and a little browner. I use a flat bottom wood spoon. I have found that works a lot better. And just keep on going with the browning. I don't let it brown too much. I don't want it just brown. Okay, it's getting there. Let me get some water. Be right back. Okay. Got some hot water over here. And we're pretty brown. Look at this. You see it? See how brown it is? It's getting there. Alright, I'm going to turn it down now. Turn it down. See, I got a little smoke going. Alright. Slowly. Oh yeah, looks like we're on fire now. We're not. Oh yeah. Yep. I like that. Everybody within 2 miles knows I'm making gravy. And just stir it around until it gets the right consistency that you want. You want it thick, but not too thick. And I just stir it around. It's nice and brown. It's not as brown as I want it. Okay, I'm turned down. Okay, this stuff right here, look at this. It's called Kitchen Bouquet. It's a browning and seasoning sauce. I use this. And I put about 2 capfuls. See this little cap? I put about 2 capfuls. That stuff is good stuff. I don't know what it is. I had an aunt that used this stuff years ago. And it just gives it a beautiful color. It doesn't really change the taste of your brown gravy or anything. And I just let that kind of stir around. Look at here. Can you see that brown gravy? Look at that. Oh yeah. Okay, that's just regular brown gravy. That's all that is. Got a little salt and pepper in it, which will be adjusted in a little bit. Okay. Now I take my tomatoes. Now we like tomatoes. We don't want a hint of tomato. We don't want maybe that you thought of tomato. We like tomato. So I've got a quart here. I put these up. Let's see if I put a date on this. July the 4th. That's what I was doing July the 4th. Real bang here. Okay. And I just let it, and then I just take my tomatoes and flop right in there, just like that. And just stir around. Oh Lord. Yep, that's good stuff right there. Now you can just turn that down. I turn it down just where it's going to just bubble a little bit. Okay. Now, we can't get through this video without this. We got to check her out. Let's see. need salt. But we knew that. Remember my rule is you salt twice. You salt one time and then you salt again. That way I don't get it overdone with the salt. Okay, we're going to stir this in. This has got a good consistency to it. See? It'll get a little bit thicker as it cooks. Okay, let me check her out. It's good stuff. It smells good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this gets an oh yeah. That's good stuff right there. Now, my grandson likes homemade biscuits. Well, I quit doing that several years ago. I ran across something that is fabulous. Mary B's biscuits. Let me show you. See that? I hoard these things. I got them in my deep freezer. I got them in the little freezer here in the refrigerator. I got them everywhere. I hoard them. I get the big 20 pack. Anyway, these are as close to homemade as you can find anywhere. I've tried all the other brands that ain't worth having. But these are, throw them in the oven. Be right back. But anyway, I've done all the tried and true things, and I found out that Mary B makes them better than I do. I've made good biscuits, but sometimes they turn out, sometimes they wouldn't. Okay, so that's what I do with the biscuits. My grandson thought for a while that I was still making biscuits, but I wasn't. Okay, let's recheck this. Oh yeah, the pepper's right. You want just a good amount of pepper too. Not for the heat, but for the flavor. It just really brings out the tomatoes. Okay. So that's my tomato gravy. Just as simple as it gets. I put a cover on it and turn it way down and just let it sit there and just bubble. Just a little bit of bubble. This stuff refrigerates well, it freezes good. I've taken the square butter tubs, put it in there and throw it in the freezer. And it's good stuff. So hope y'all enjoy the tomato gravy, because it is good. Bye.